My name's Elena Brooks. For a long time, I believed that hard work would be recognized if I remained professional, patient, and quiet. I was mistaken. I did not grow up seeking recognition. Instead, I learned to avoid being a burden, to blend in, and to do more while saying less. At work, I became the reliable one, the one who stayed late, fixed others' mistakes, and never complained. They labeled me easy to work with, which meant easy to overlook. Meetings occurred without my input. Decisions were made before I arrived. My ideas were acknowledged but repeated by someone else who spoke louder. I convinced myself this was normal, that it was just how work functioned. However, over time, my name vanished from emails. My contributions became part of teamwork, and my value became invisible. I remained silent, believing it was safer than taking risks. Then came my performance review. My manager praised my consistency, support, and dependability. But not once did he mention growth or leadership. When I inquired about a promotion, he said, "Go great where you are," implying I was simply holding everything together in scene. That night, I reflected on what I was teaching others about how to treat me. The answer was uncomfortable. I decided to stop compensating. I no longer stayed late, fixed mistakes, or responded to messages after hours. I simply did my job. No more, no less. The reaction was immediate. Confusion, tension, and whispers filled the air. "You've changed," they said. Deadlines slipped, mistakes occurred, and meetings became chaotic because I was no longer quietly managing everything. My manager called me in, stating that the team felt unsupported and that my attitude had shifted. I calmly replied, "My workload hasn't changed. Only my availability has." He did not appreciate this. Weeks later, a project failed, not due to my actions, but because I did not intervene to save it. After that, things shifted. I was invited to meetings, asked for input, and included, not because I became louder, but because I stopped being invisible. Eventually, I left my job, not with anger or bitterness, but with a sense of peace. My next position had clearer boundaries, respect, and clarity. I learned that hard work does not speak for itself. People must speak for it. If you remain silent, others will determine your worth. If you feel invisible at work, remember, you don't need to be louder. You need to be clearer. Silence is only strength when chosen. And leaving a place that benefits from your quiet suffering is not failure. It is self-respect.